It's, as protests go, very upbeat, as dozens of campaigners, many of them children, brought their message to Buckingham Palace asking the Queen to rewild royal land, including conservationist and broadcaster Chris Packham.
We're asking politely and passively the royal family to change their mind. We're not banging on the gate saying, oi you, do this, do this, do this. We're saying, excuse me, would you mind thinking about it? But we do want them to think about it. So underlying all of that politeness and democracy is an urgency as well. That's why these young people have travelled here today.
With a petition carrying more than 100,000 signatures, this is a grassroots movement that's captured the imagination of young conservationists.
When we started, it was just like a group of kids doing something that we enjoyed, and now it's kind of grown into this.
I think that they are listening to this because they took the petition, and I hope that they will sign it and do it.
I think they care about this issue a lot because it doesn't just affect us, it also affects them in a lot of different ways, and it's really important that everybody cares about it, including the royals.
The royals own land across the UK, including roughly 50,000 acres at Balmoral in Scotland. Added all together, it's equivalent to 1.4% of the UK, an area twice the size of Greater London. In England, the Duchy of Cornwall alone owns 130,000 acres, giving Prince Charles an income of millions of pounds. The royal family does campaign on conservation. Last week, the heir to the throne and the Queen were filmed planting trees at Balmoral. The estate is currently managed for farming, grouse shooting and deer stalking. Rewilding here, for example, would take the area back to a natural state, reforesting great swathes of land. But rewilding is not always straightforward. There's concern about the reintroduction of natural predators such as wolves, and more widely, some farmers fear it could cost them their livelihoods. In a statement, the royal estates told us, members of the royal family have a long-standing commitment to conservation. The royal estates are constantly evolving and looking for new ways to continue improving biodiversity, conservation and public access to green spaces. These campaigners say it's time for the royal family to stop talking about conservation and send their land back to nature, where they say it belongs. Harriet Hadfield, Sky News, Buckingham Palace.